if anybody will show up.
Oh.
We shall see. Hello, Michelle Maples. What's up? Another exciting Saturday. Sense with Sally Ann. Hello from New Zealand. Hello, April. Hello, Vic Rick. Don Sharp. Thank you. Hello, May Ross. Another exciting evening. Oh boy. Please. Anything other than what's coming on the television. Thank you, Sally. And April. The NASCAR truck race just got over and soccer came on. So my wife is finding something, anything other than soccer to watch. Hello, Christine Wilkerson. I am good. Yeah, we still got 2 containers of wipes upstairs, I believe, right? Yeah, we still have 2 containers upstairs. Thank you, May. I wish it would rain here, Michelle Maples. I really do. I was having that conversation with my wife. It's been like 100 degrees every day this week. It's been a blast. Said nobody ever. Hello, Patricia Angel. And thank you, Michelle and Charlene, for the congratulations. That just means that I get to, when I get out of bed tomorrow, I get to set up a raffle copter, and I'll do another video. And well, maybe if you check back on this video tomorrow, I'll have a link for the raffle copter to give away the big bag of M&Ms. They want to know how you are, Mrs. Nobody.
Technical difficulties on my end, but I am well. Thank you.
Hello, Michelle Jenkinson. Sorry. When I look away, sometimes I miss things. Hello, Robin King. This is kind of sad that they put that this is still on TV. Like, let the guy fucking write. She switched over to Anthony Bourdain. Yeah, I've been giving away was it a 2-pound bag of M&Ms or something like that? 2.5 pounds? Yeah.
Peanut M&Ms at that.
Peanut butter.
Yes.
Peanut butter M&Ms. Hey, I'm glad you got it. Glad you got the postcard.
Can't get the comments to show up.
I don't know what to tell you, dear. Would you need some help?
I shouldn't.
Would you like a little assistance?
Sure.
I gotta help the wife. 1 p.m. Sunday. It is 11:30 Saturday night.
Usually I just scroll all the way up.
Interesting. Wow, I don't know how that works.
Yeah.
I don't know. Good luck. Yeah, sorry. Trying to figure out the wife's phone. 4:30 a.m. here. Why are you awake at 4:30 on a Sunday morning? Good God.
Or have you not gone to bed?
Yeah, I'm not gone to bed yet. They're mine. I love them too. Well, you'll have just as much, well, as long as you live in the lower 48 states. The shipping on something like that out of the lower 48 states would be absolutely ludicrous. Like I shipped a box to Australia and it cost $50. Let's see. Vic Rick says, hello, Mrs. Nobody.
Hello.
10:30 p.m. here in North Bama. Yeah, you're just an hour behind. You know, look at you over there in Bama living in the past and shit, right? See, all these other people are in the future and you're just hanging out in the past. Oh, Lord. I don't have anything exciting to talk about other than we hit 3,000 subscribers, which
That's awesome.
just under a year. We're what, like 3 weeks away from a year from the first dumpster video? Michelle Maple says hello.
Hello.
That's why I didn't do the ridiculous postage to Australia. Yeah. Hello from Ohio. Please stay in Ohio. We're full.
No disrespect, but okay.
Yeah. Would you like to live in the past? I like to give people from Ohio hell because that's literally like 80% of the people who live in Charleston now are from Ohio. Oh, it's a good old time. Like water at 11:30 at night, right? I had a Had a bit of a rough afternoon that I ended up sleeping through. Got up this morning and I made pancakes out of chocolate frosting. Like, it was a powdered chocolate frosting mix that came with a cake, and I made pancakes out of it. But I made them like the McGriddles thing from McDonald's in the lid of a little of the canning jars, and then I put sausage in between them, and that sent us both back to bed. And then I went to a Chinese food place and got some takeout for lunch, and I came home and I ate Chinese food takeout, and I passed out for like 2 hours, and then I woke up with a bombing headache, and I was, yeah, so I checked out for about 4 hours this afternoon. That was no fun.
He's sleeping during the day, something's up.
I don't even sleep at night, so
Yeah.
when I'm sleeping during the day, it's something, I don't know.
You cat nap.
Yeah, 20 minutes here or there, but when I lose like 4.5 hours of my day to a headache, it's no good. Just had brownies. MSG. Yeah, I wondered. Well, MSG is not. I don't know that they even really use it here, but I had that thought about potentially maybe in the sweet and sour sauce. I don't know.
We've eaten there before, but
Yeah, but I never ate a whole.
that's true.
There was enough of that
Okay.
sweet and sour chicken and rice to feed the both of us, and I ate the whole thing because I was hungry.
Yeah, that might have been.
Thankful to be alive here in Bama. Roll Tide. Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely feeling better now. I have a hat on my head. It says something. I found a canopy this week dumpster diving. Hey. Hooked on atomic fireballs.
Are those the little ones we saw in the gas station?
The little candies, yeah, that
Yeah.
they sell at that one Blue Water gas station for like a nickel. Yeah, those
Hey.
are tasty.
Hey, missing that.
Hello, Annette. Yeah, good time. Found this stuff in the dumpster the other day. I'm not gonna finish that.
It's
I would not.
Lipton sparkling tea.
Yeah, Lipton sparkling tea. I would not. I would not recommend that to anybody. Oh man. This may be the first time I've done one of these without drinking atomic Windex. No, it is not good.
And the organic rock star he did not finish.
No, the organic rock stars were nasty as well. I was kind of excited about those. Nope. Those are going right in with the rest of all this crap
Stuff
behind me.
that's
That's
gotta
good.
go.
Yeah, the stuff that we gotta go get rid of it tomorrow.
The buy was good.
The buys were good. Yeah, those are tasty.
BAI. But I think you have to BUY. They're pricey.
Yeah, something like that. Hello, Vernon
Vernon.
Moon.
Hello,
What
hello.
about the Mountain Dew?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I don't do regular Mountain Dew. That's so much high fructose corn syrup bubbles. I got a bag of the Mountain Dew. Perhaps you should click over to her channel and ask her. She doesn't respond to my text messages anymore. It's been a great couple of weeks. You need to come to Australia for
No.
holiday and meet. You'd love it. Love your videos. Yeah, the problem is Australia won't let me in. I've been to jail. I've seen a few border shows. I don't qualify. At one point, it was a prerequisite to, you had to be a criminal to go to Australia. Now you can't go to Australia if you've been to jail for fucking anything in the last, like, 30 years. Glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Andre. Connie Hess. Could have
Is it
sent them to
Andre?
me.
Andre?
Andre. Andre.
Maybe. High fructose corn syrup and artificial color and a little, don't they have vegetable oil
It's
or
got
something?
brominated vegetable oil in it. Like, if you drink enough of that Red Mountain Dew, your skin turns red. Like, I'm not. Nope. Nope.
Headache and pass out for me.
Yeah, that shit is bad. It's just rot gut. I drink Diet Mountain Dew, don't get me wrong. And I used to drink Mountain Dew until I realized that high fructose corn syrup was about 80% of what was wrong with my stomach for my entire life. Hooked on Mountain Dew. Well, I done did told you just that one time about that Mountain Dew now, you see. Hello,
Hey,
Teresa.
Teresa.
And I am buffering. And I'm back. Well,
Okay.
maybe it's just this piece of shit phone that I'm watching the comments on. the wife mind grabbing something? Actually, there's a doorway that you'll never mind. Sorry. The wife's in comfy clothes, and I'm not going to ask her to walk through the back of the. Yeah, I don't do high fructose corn syrup.
Have a water.
I'm good. Mrs., did you like your Red Bull?
It's still being enjoyed because they're
Days.
huge.
It takes like 2 days to drink one. I have not made any progress on the shed because it's been 100 degrees every day this week, and I have to work out in it. And when I get home, the last thing I want to do is go back out into the yard. So I have things double stacked very neatly inside of my trailer at the moment on top of the go-kart. It's just been too damn hot to be out there, even in the evenings. So, dandelion and burdock is your favorite drink. Well, we don't eat weeds here in America. Well, some people pay good money at Whole Foods for weeds, but I poison the weeds away. Have to get the dishes done.
Good.
Congrats on 3,000. Hey, at least you made it, Michelle.
Yes.
Thanks for showing up and saying hi. CNN special report, the Casey Anthony. Oh, good Lord. Send you my weather. What did you go to jail for? If you don't mind me asking, we've all been young and dumb. I went to jail for being young and dumb. That's about as far as that goes.
So, may I ask Miss May what burdock is?
Yeah, I could definitely go for some rain. Scroll back a little ways on my channel. There's videos about me going to jail. If you're that interested in it, there's videos on that. Congrats on subs. Miss Monica. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Nobody. We got your postcard today. Thank you. Say hi to Gary, my husband, please. Hi, Gary. Fucker. Let's see. My husband, please. Maybe it'll lift his head away from his cell phone game long enough. Well, yeah, I have to plug. You're plugged in. I've been playing the shit out of my cell phone game. Games, plural. Yes, it is awesome to have hit 3,000 subs. You know, it was faster to get to 2,000 than it was to get from 2,000 to 3,000, for whatever fucking sense that makes. But at least it happened in less than a year's time. So.
Hi, Miss Susie from Virginia.
Ah, I missed that. I'm sorry. Hello, Susie. We got this big, you can't see it, but perhaps I'll, anyway.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Lots of room for activities. Oh, let's see. Anytime, Miss Monica. Now, I play a couple of games. I play, is it Hill Climb Racing 2 and Trailer Park Boys Greasy Money. Thank you, Sin67. The Trailer Park Boys Greasy Money game is pretty fun. It's the same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over, but yeah.
I'm going to use a not nice word. I think it's kind of stupid.
It is definitely redundant.
Okay,
It
silly.
is a very redundant game, but I play it because I'm a Trailer Park Boys fan, and you know.
You got to get hamburgers, and you got to get.
No, you know.
You never have to get hamburgers.
No.
No.
No, that's anyway. Recently just subscribed, not long ago, so congratulations. Well, thank you, Amy Beth. You and Live TV. Hey. Maybe if you get lucky, it'll end up being like.
No. Although that was an interesting.
What?
When your Live PD was.
Oh, when I was sleeping and they were banging on a door in the town I was living in, or the police chase. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I did happen to be there during a police chase once upon a time. That was entertaining. And what was funny is the girl that used to work at the gas station, who's since been fired because the manager who works there now is a piece of shit.
Said politely.
You said very politely. Knew the guy. I showed her the video, and she knew exactly who the guy was.
Smart but stupid.
I guess. You gotta be a dumb fuck and run from the police. Husband's enjoying dumpster pistachios right now. Hey, imagine that. I've still got a big bag of dumpster pistachios somewhere, don't underneath the cabinet to the right of the sink,
I
maybe,
don't
or did I
think
eat all
so.
those? I don't
I
remember.
looked the other day. There's still some vitamins.
We sent all that whey protein over
Mm-hmm.
to Afghanistan. Uh, I have little food things hidden all over my house, but then I've got boxes of it behind me. Hey, going on Monday. Good luck. All the luck in the world. We uh, we only went once this week. Again, it's been too damn hot. Too hot. Now, this is an old one.
Without humidity, we're what, 85 degrees right now or something?
That's like 85 degrees at 11:40 at night. It's a wonderful time. We're sitting in our cave with the air conditioning on at 73 degrees. I had to bump it back up from 72 because I was a bit cold because my mom, Jesus Christ, my wife is much like Ron White. I got the can't keep tater salad at 80 degrees, right? You found some good stuff this week.
Good.
Do you mind a change to anything other
Yeah.
than them eating this weird looking fucking fish that they're. Perhaps we can do live PD too. Man. We may or may not go out tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh.
Because it may actually be raining tomorrow. It's kind of a catch-22. Found a canopy and a table umbrella, not broke or painted.
Hey. You get fine. May's across the pond, isn't she?
Yeah, it's just, you just gotta go and clean up after yourself and not make a ruckus. I don't know. Now that we have a vehicle that doesn't have a loud muffler, we can go dumpster diving again as soon as we get the tags. Hey, we're riding around with a paper plate on the back of our Subaru at the moment.
It's still.
Well, it takes a couple of weeks, and then he gets the plate and then puts it in the mail and mails it to us. It's got a July expiration
It
on it, so
does,
we got
but it's
plenty
been
of
a
time.
month.
So what were you driving? You had a car with a big fart can on the back of it? That's only been 3 weeks, hasn't it? Because we picked it back up last week after it was there for a week after.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess so.
it's only been
Sorry.
3 weeks. No load noises.
Loud.
Loud. I don't know about load noises. That might be a completely different. Makes me think of Office Space. Show my old face. Oh, Lord. I went diving tonight with my hubby. Didn't find anything but a dresser that wouldn't fit in our car. We're going out tomorrow to try again. Wow, yeah, I do remember you up in Somerville. What's up, Savage Dragon? It was that the kid
Yep.
and the yeah.
Yep.
I gave your sister a bag of cosmetics that I found in the trash can. That if you're gonna throw it away, find a trash can that I'm not gonna eventually get. Like I dumpster dove the kid or his sister a bag of cosmetics that we weren't going to use, and I gave it to her, and then like 3 dumpsters down the line, she threw it in the dumpster, and I found it again. That was a blast.
They're youngins.
It's whatever it is, but yeah. Yeah, I'll take a picture of that big piece of furniture that I've got over there. We got it off the side of the road. It's solid wood. I'll put it up in the Facebook group if you're in the Facebook group. That we pulled it off the side of the road and cleaned it up, and yeah. I was going to go and ask what you were doing on Sunday, but you answered before I could ask. I'm going to go out with my sister-in-law, and it's going to be a girls' day out. Well, don't do anything that I would. Any advice for moving to Arizona? Well, from where? And what part of Arizona would be the question. Don't drink and drive in Arizona, I can tell you that much, because you fucking never get your life back. From Illinois to Facebook. Well, the Facebook group is Nobody's Travels. You can look it up, send a request to join.
NOBUDDY.
Yep, there's a like page, but I'm not active there. I answer messages there, but the group is where I'm active. Phoenix, don't. This is food for thought. Okay, this is part of the reason why I left Phoenix because I lived there for 10 years, give or take. Just hit 300. Hey,
Good
cool.
job.
Um, the reason that we moved away not only was the incredible amount of traffic and everything was expensive and just congestion and what have you. You need to be bilingual to live there to even be able to read the products that are on the shelf. But the reason that we left was that Phoenix, Arizona is second only to the world, or second only to Mexico City in the world for kidnappings. Not a good place to go. Lots of drug cartel action going on in Phoenix. 400.
Good night, Miss Connie.
See you later, Cotty. Well, in the time since I met you, I went from about 400 subs to 3,000. So just keep plugging away, man. If you find that it ain't working, do something different, you know?
Now, Miss Monica, if it's beyond your control, I would say get as much knowledge from folks as you can.
I mean, it's, I don't know, man. It's, you gotta figure out where you're gonna work is the thing. Because, I mean, Phoenix is fucking huge. It takes an hour and 45 minutes to drive, you know, corner to corner. Just because you find something in the area, you could still be a 2-hour drive, 2.5 hours with traffic to your job. So, however, I would eat at Filiberto's every day of the week. Anything that has Berto's in the name. Filiberto's, Rollaberto's, Berto's, Antonio Berto's, it's all good food. Friend and Anthem, her husband's a cop. Well, I used to live behind Anthem in an area called New River. Anthem is a snooty, fucking inclusive neighborhood that built a wall. It's a Del Webb community. They built a wall around their community to cut off the area that I lived in that was called New River. But they put in a gate so that they could utilize the New River Fire Department if they needed it, but they didn't want the people who lived in New River in their community. You couldn't go to their parks, you couldn't go to their swimming pools, you couldn't participate in any of their stuff unless you lived there. Anthem is I don't know, it's all exactly the same. All the houses are exactly the same. It's a Del Webb community. Go to any other Del Webb community and they're all exactly the same. I'm not a big fan of Phoenix. I logged probably 1.5 million miles of driving around that town as a tow truck driver in the time that I was there. Good times.
Hey, Miss Jerry.
What's up, Jerry Kate? Only been doing YouTube for 7 months, Savage Dragon, but I've been on here for a while, but I've only actually been really doing it for 11 months now. Spend some time, man. You got to look at it subjectively. Find something that you could do on YouTube that you can do better than the other people who were doing it, because it is absolutely a completely flooded. There's so many people on YouTube, and it's so incredibly hard to get noticed. You know, you always hope for that one viral video, but it hasn't happened. I've got 350 something videos on my channel, and you know, not one of them's gone viral. That is by Bubbles Jamaica Blood Orange. When's your daughter coming back? She's so cute. Head over to her channel and ask her that. It looks refreshing. It is. I liked the page and requested the group. Well, the notification you heard on the phone was that was probably you requesting to join the group. Yeah, well, I'll never have 1 million subscribers, but I'm not exploring with Josh. I need bigger hair and tighter pants, right? Bigger hair and tighter pants. That is the strangest looking police uniform I've ever seen in my life. I've never, it's got blue pocket flaps. I only watch certain dumpster divers. Some of them are pathetic. I don't watch any, to be honest with you. I used to watch a bunch of them, but I watched a bunch of them and decided that I could do it way better than any of them as far as personality wise, and I found a better place to take my stuff. So, but I don't watch any dumpster divers anymore. I watch regular car reviews, the Hoonigans. I like your channel because you say what you think. I like your dumpster dives because you're real. Wow. You start being fake, then you get caught up in lies, and yeah, that's never good. But you sure do it better. You're the best. Well, thank you. I appreciate the thought. They're definitely standing outside of a Circle K, in El Paso, Texas. I got a picture of my mother on Facebook from El Paso, Texas, with her hair blowing about. No, it's not 30,000, it's 3,000. But thank you, the White Tiger Ranger. Oh, hey. Thank you, ma'am. Didn't mean to do that. I do appreciate it, though. Only one that has names for the dumpsters. Well, why not name them? I mean, that way I mean, when you got like 4 different CVS's that you go to, you got to be able to differentiate in between them, you know? Well, thank you, Rosa Payne.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, thank you.
We love all of our fans. Perhaps one day when the wife retires, she'll be on camera. How many more years is that? Like 6 months? I like to give my wife hell. She has thick skin. We go back and forth. She wouldn't have married me if she didn't understand my brand of humor. Tired of people not saying or doing something because it might offend someone who came to this country on their own accord. I fucking hate everybody equally. I don't care what color you are. If you're an asshole, you're a fucking asshole. I don't care what God you pray to. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. I don't care who you voted for. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. Just go be an asshole over there and I won't have to deal with you, right? I'm being. Look at this. This is racial profiling. 2 white cops arresting a Hispanic man. Oklahoma here, hot, humid, stupid question. Perhaps to most, but elephant ears and leaves turning yellow. I googled it, do not judge, and I got too much water, not enough water. Well, that's nice. Could be a fungus as well. Good part about elephant ears, cut it off, it'll grow back. And if it does it again, perhaps find your local, like here we've got a place called Clemson Extension that's out Savannah Highway ways, that if you're having issues with plants and you can't figure out whether it's too much water, not enough water, or if it's a fungus kind of a thing, you can actually take a soil sample, and you should have somewhere within proximity to where you live where you can take a soil sample, and they'll tell you what the pH levels, the acidity, the what have you is of your soil, if it's a problem with your soil. Like the problem that I have where I live is that I'm on the ditch side of the street, so my whole front yard is made out of orange clay, as opposed to the guy that lives on the other side of the street, his is all fill sand, because I'm on the ditch side of the street. So I end up having pH issues. And
If you look up ag extension, a part of any major university, or because Clemson's it's our university in the state, but every state should have.
should have some sort of something where they'll test the soil for you.
Yeah.
But, and I don't judge you for Googling anything, although Google will give you the wrong answer to any question you ask. But, you know, thank you, G.L. Brown. Awesome job on the subs. I appreciate all of you. If you guys weren't subscribed to my channel, I wouldn't be here. I would be having a conversation with myself more than I currently already am. So, yeah. Our elephant ears grew so big you could wrap yourself completely. And they got on the water all the time. Yeah. Good night, you two. All right. See you later, Christine Wilkerson.
Good night, Miss Christine.
Oh hell, it's only it ain't even 9 o'clock where you're at, and you're going to bed, you meanie. All right.
Where's she at? Oh,
Christine Wilkerson. She's in Portland.
she's in, oh god.
Yeah.
I'm
Portland.
confused.
We got a ton of water. Well, yeah. It may be a fungus. It might be a issue with the soil, it's hard to say. Cut it great, it'll come back. Now the elephant ears that we get in front of the house here are big enough that you can take like 3 of them and wrap an entire pig, excuse me, in the elephant ears.
But yes, cut them down. They do come back.
Another commercial with overweight children. I guess I'm just a judgmental prick. I don't like it when I see commercials that have overweight kids. Like, we need to address the issue of child obesity while they're a child and not reassure it, but that's just me.
That's a whole topic.
That's a whole other thing. I don't want to get into that either. But anywho, I need to shower and get things ready for tomorrow. All right, I wasn't judging. I was just giving you a hard time. Jeez. As a funny little girlfriend I had about 20 years ago would say, cheese and rice. Oh man. Oh man. Kids need to be outside more without electronics. Yeah, well.
That's an amen statement.
I don't have that exact issue with the little. So all she wants to do is be on her phone and on her computer all day long. Oh man. I'm hungry now that I haven't eaten in
Quite a while.
10 hours.
Yeah.
It was a lot of food though. A lot of food. I don't know what I want to eat, and eating at 12 o'clock at night never. Or how about this? My grandmother and I used to play hide the can because I enjoyed Easter so much. We would hide a can of soup somewhere in her house, and it would be like an Easter egg hunt, but with cans of soup.
Now come on. You might as well tell about the story with the slugs too.
What, was Sandy?
No, with your brother.
That was snails.
Snails, excuse me.
We played snail baseball with a 2-liter bottle. Yeah, that was a great time. We'd go out in the yard and we would find snails, and we had a 2-liter soda bottle, and we would. Snail baseball.
Yeah.
That was during the era that Beavis and Butthead were playing frog baseball, and so we went outside and played snail baseball with an empty 2-liter soda bottle. Elephant ears are yummy. I think we're talking about different kind of elephant ears. We're talking about the ones that grow out of the ground, not the ones you get at the fair. But the ones you get at the fair, although messy, they are delicious. That's hilarious. Cheese and rice, Diesel Pete, all the same, right? I would venture to say, G.L. Brown, you're probably a Beatles fan if you know how to follow up cheese and rice. I can't go to bed right now. You're making me laugh. I'm sorry. But yeah, now 12 o'clock at night food choices never end up being a good decision. And if I plan on leaving the house at some point tomorrow, I probably don't need to eat. But then again, at this rate, I'm probably not going to sleep tonight, which is why I'm here. Yeah, Beatles fan. That kind of goes hand in hand, the whole cheese and rice, and you got a collection of Beatles books and albums. Yeah. It might be too late to have a cocktail even. Yeah. However, drinking, this has got caffeine in it. I'm drinking it. I never claimed to be the brightest bulb in the box. Try and stay away from the carbs this late at night. Oh, I'm fully aware, dude. My 35-inch dickies are tight. I know. I go out and sweat my ass off all day outside and I still. Well, report of drinking in the liquor store in Nevada. Hey.
Live PD?
Yeah, we flipped over to pizza is a good midnight snack. Oh. Have a great night. Thank you, Rosa. You too. Have a good night.
Good night.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, but I gotta get. Well, I don't have to go anywhere in the morning, but I have to get up. This is the thing. Kind of looks like one of Ricky's buddies can't afford to buy his booze, so he's just drinking it in the liquor store. That's funny. Oh man, live PD. Oh It's about ready to roll over midnight. Ooh-wee. Which means that then it's morning drinking at that point, isn't it? No, I'm being condescending, dear. Or being whatever. I'm not being serious. Oh boy. How many people we got here?
Oh no, I'm having difficulties again.
We're back having difficulties. Alright.
35, 31 thumbs up.
Hey. He doesn't walk out of the store with the bottle. He's not stealing it, says the drunk man drinking. Right? That's veggies and dip. Yeah. We do have some peppers out there. Like 3 slices of cucumber. We got no dip. I ate all that damn, well, I didn't eat it all by myself. We ate
We gave the majority
Oh yeah,
away.
we had like 28 cans of it. We kept 3 cans of that cheese dip. Man, that shit is good. The shed is exactly where it got to in the video with hiring the bums for building a shed with bum labor. It's been too fucking hot, man. It's been almost 100 degrees every day this week, and then working out in the heat. The last thing I want to do is come home while I'm completely soaking wet and stand out in the backyard. So the shed hasn't come.
You were soaked by like 8 o'clock one morning already.
When I went over and did Annie's house,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I came back and I needed to change the clothes by 8:30 in the morning. It was so fucking hot. The heat indexes have been above 110 degrees this week. See you later, Michelle.
Good night, good night.
It's been too hot, and I'm already dehydrated enough as it is. I don't need any help. And if anybody's kept up with any of the stuff going on in my regular life, you'll know I had a friend who was actually a year younger than me that about a month ago was dehydrated and had a stroke and died from being dehydrated. So that video was so funny. Those videos crack me up. Here in Aiken, it has been miserable outside. Well, my mother knows a man who lives in Aiken, that she flew out from Arizona to visit the man once upon a time. He eats at the Waffle House for breakfast every day and watches the Weather Channel. Yeah.
Through Aiken, was that last year?
When you kidnapped me for a day or whatever it was, and we went to Atlanta. Yeah, we stayed in Aiken, I believe, in an absolute shithole motel.
Across from a Walmart.
A shithole motel across from a Walmart. We stayed there. It's only like, what, a 2-hour drive or something to Aiken from here, if that. Yeah. Lynn Clark, thank you so much for my postcard. I'm glad I can help you out. Love your videos. Well, you're very welcome, and thank you for your continued support. It got literally overnight. I was able to go back and get all of my equipment and get it replaced and get back to work like I never missed a beat. So that, yeah, that was
Very
awesome.
blessed.
Absolutely awesome. Which one of the 20-some Waffle Houses here? Yeah, no shit, right? We got...
Now, isn't he kind of close to where you cross the border?
That's Aiken. It's right on the
Yeah,
border.
but, and he used to go to the swap meet.
And he'd go to the swap meet in Florida or some shit. I don't know.
Georgia.
Yeah, in Georgia. There you go. The weather here in Portland is perfect. Wow, I used to truck through Portland. I lived about 3 hours from Portland once upon a time when I was driving both logging trucks, flatbed trucks at one point. I used to drive a wood chip truck for Walsh. I'm sure you see Walsh trucks everywhere living in Portland. But I used to truck it through there. I used to hate it, man. It'd be like 3 o'clock on a Friday afternoon and they'd open that fucking bridge, man, on the interstate over the river, and you'd have to sit there in traffic for like 2 hours to get over that bridge. It's a blast. Wow, this chick trying to walk away from the police on the side of the highway. Good luck with that.
And so she pulls her phone out. And she's...
Like, she's yelling at the cops and record. Like, do you not realize that there's a camera crew behind you recording this as well? Oh, good Lord. Some of these people on live TV, live PD are too dumb for their own good. Tell she got attitude too.
Oh wow, they pulled the dog out. Whoops.
Yeah, well, piss the cops off. They're gonna put the dog in your car, and if you've ever had anything in there, they're gonna find it. But no, I couldn't tell you which one of the Waffle Houses there, Michelle. And his name's Jimmy Lee, and he drives a Harley. Or rides a Harley, excuse me.
It
He
doesn't
lives
have a second helmet.
No, well, that or he potentially just got tired of dealing with my mother for the afternoon and wanted to go. Who knows? Who knows? Let's see if the dog finds it. Warwick, Rhode Island. Commenting has stopped. There's one. Give them a reason and they will get the dog, right? She should stay off Craigslist.
Well,
I have no bias as to what this particular individual, if anybody happens to be watching live PD at the moment, I have no bias as to what this individual may or may not be on. I don't know.
see, I was going to be a negative nanny and say, well, she's not exactly super skinny, so maybe it's not crack.
No, she's definitely
being
not.
silly.
I would venture to say she's probably not a crackhead. She has all the skin on her face and her ass is about 3 feet wide. She doesn't have any large open sores on her face. Let's see. Lynn Clark, I just got back from Kentucky and Tennessee. My daughter Christina got married yesterday. It was a beautiful ceremony. I used to try flatbeds up to Canada. Yeah, and I made it to the Canadian border once upon a time, but I never actually made it into Canada. Canada's another one of those places they won't let me in.
That's quite a haul, though.
Hmm?
Driving up into.
Well, you got a sleeper, you do over the road stuff. All the stuff I did, well, I had a sleeper on the first truck that I drove, but I referred to it as the raper hole because it was like there was a hole in the back of the cab with this gross stained up mattress in it. No. Thank you, War Pigs. War Pigs. I feel like I should know that name. I think I've seen a War Pigs motorcycle club cut on the back of somebody riding around here in Charleston once upon a time. Maybe
Looks
I.
like a cut.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I should know that name for some reason. Like I should be. Well, I shouldn't know that name. I don't know anybody that travels in those circles, but I feel like I should. I feel like I know that name from somewhere. Well, that's a washing machine with no lid.
That might be the crack.
You
I don't know.
You see,
I don't know these people. I'm just making commentary.
The place that I've been out of the United States was Haiti, and only because when I was young, my parents were missionaries there. Hey.
Wow.
Well, I've only ever been to Mexico, and that was before they required you have a passport to go to Mexico to drink beer when you're 15, right? Used to go over there and get tacos. Once upon a time, I lived in a lovely little town called Yuma, Arizona for about 18 months, where it was like a 5-minute drive to go to Mexico. I didn't get my card. I had it sent, my info, through email. Would you like me to send it again? Where's that? Hold on. Let me look at the list. Because it may have gone to your spam folder. I've got a list. Shit. I sent a couple of emails. I didn't get my card. I had to send it.
She wants
email. I can send it again. I want one from the family. I can send you a postcard. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I don't remember.
No, Terry
no,
Berry.
I didn't.
Oh, there's a Terry Berry right there on
Yeah,
the.
'cause she wanted a card and.
All right. Well, if you can figure out how to message me on social media via the group, you'll find me. Shoot me an address. And again, I don't care where you live in the world. I'll send you a postcard. It's only $1.05 to send an international postcard. Yep, I got you on my list,
Yeah.
but I didn't get any address. I apologize. Christine Wilkerson, I've been to London, Germany, and Canada. Well, lucky you.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Germany. I want to go see all the old World War II shit, but I'm strange about that. I was in Sault Ste. I can't enunciate that, Marie, Ontario, when 9/11 hit. I wasn't able to get back across the border for 2 days. I cried most of the time, wanted to go home, had to bring back some logs. You were in New Orleans. I'm sorry. How many times are they going to rebuild that city? I mean, really, how many times does a hurricane have to hit that city and just completely destroy it? And they have to rebuild it before they just kind of walk away from it and cut their losses. Like, at what point, you know what I mean? But now, shoot me a message with your address. I will definitely, because we took, the only addresses that we actually got were in the notes from the PayPal itself. And if it, it may have ended up, my nobody's travels at Gmail email address is a terrible way to try to get a hold of me. Because I've had people sign my account up for spam things under shitty names like Harry Turd, you know. Congrats, always in love watching you. I would love to take a trip on the new made Titanic replica when it gets finished so that it can crash and sink with you on it. I think the first trip, trip of that boat, no, you won't catch me on that boat. Fucking ever. Like, the first one sunk, I'm not taking a chance that the second one won't.
Perhaps she's a little more positive.
Well, no, I learn from other people's mistakes, and before I make them myself. Me too. Rebuilding it isn't the problem. Crime is the biggest problem we have. Yeah, dude, I understand. It's, there's areas of the Charleston area that are just as bad. North Charleston. Yeah, where there's like somebody murdered twice a day. Good times. The crime is finally starting to spill over where we live, though, as far as like cars getting broken into. Like, my shit got stolen. My mom's car got broken into. Well, it didn't get broken into. Somebody, she didn't have it locked, and somebody pilfered through it. But this has been for a long time. I mean, for the 7 or 8 years that I've lived in this house, I've never had any issue. The crime stayed up there because nobody had a car to get down here. Now they all have cars to get down here, and I mean, you can spot the people that don't belong in this neighborhood when they're driving around. Like, it'd be some couple of scabby face looking tweakers in a truck that has you know, no grill, missing a fender, driving around in your neighborhood. And that's, yeah. New Orleans has some great food. I'm sure that you could take all the food that they make in New Orleans and make it somewhere better when it doesn't flood. But yeah, not in New Orleans proper, but the outskirts is just as bad. Now, my mom has a friend that lives in Louisiana. I forget the name of the parish that she's in, but she's about, I want to say when we were driving by and we didn't take the little detour, she was, if you didn't take the little loop that took you down to New Orleans and back up from Interstate 10, she's just south of the Interstate 10 there. We stayed over there. But, well, I'm glad you liked my t-shirt. They're for sale online, but I'm not promoting them anymore because the company who approached me to make these t-shirts got it all set up on their website, and I've sold dozens and dozens of shirts, and they have yet to respond to any of my emails to cut me in on any of that, so I'm not going to continue to support Expression Tees on that note. I've been meaning to, and I will get to a different, I got to figure out how to set it up. I haven't got there yet to start making different shirts. I can't remember. It's been almost 10 years since we drove through there. It's been 9. No, it's been 9 years. 8 years, 9 years, something since we drove through there. I don't remember. We just stayed for one night. Remember, none of the streets had signs on it. It was a blast.
We're watching Live PD again,
Yeah, the live PD. They're back with the chick that had the drug dog on the car.
and her body language is expressive.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, let's see. Well, if nobody's talking, I guess I'll be leaving. That way I can actually watch this with some volume, so that I don't get a copyright strike. there's been a couple of these chat videos where something's been going on in the background and I get a copyright strike, and then you go to remove the music and it removes the,
All of the audio.
yeah, it takes all the audio off the video. Well, in order to get from west of the Mississippi to east of the Mississippi, you gotta cross the Mississippi River, because that shit runs all the way down to the Gulf, and there's no way to get from the western United States to the eastern without driving over the Mississippi River. Love my dry humor. I'm just an asshole. I'm sorry.
I'm not sure what.
That person was saying good night.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sure.
Good night, Pat.
But I mean, if people will keep talking, I will hang out. When do you think the last time that woman showered was? Wandering around in some stained ass sweatpants and an old stretched out shirt. They're towing her car. Hey.
I took the
Took the tag off of it, they're towing it, that's exciting. But yes, we crossed the Mississippi River. It's a big one. Well, it looked like that cop just got out of the back seat of that car. I don't have any idea.
Thanks,
Okay, I
Miss
need to get a
Michelle.
shower and get ready for bed. Love the fact I was able to get a live stream. Keep up the good work and the videos. Thank you, ma'am. Have a good evening. Have a good evening. Thanks for coming by. Evading the police in Greene County, Missouri. You know, I don't even like this show, but we're at a point that our options are this or some really shitty movies or soccer.
You manned up the shitty movie this morning.
But what was that movie even called? I don't remember what that movie was even called.
Something 18.
Good night, May Ross.
Good night, Miss May.
I found a movie that had Mariska Hargitay, which is the lady that plays Olivia Benson on Law and Order SVU. I found a movie with her in it from like 1985. And I put that on, and it was that was like every stereotype of a bad 80s movie with music and slow motion scenes and things of the sort. And
And a chick flick, of course.
yeah, it was a chick flick. Thanks you, Robin Morgan.
Rhonda.
Hi, Mr. Nobody and Mrs. Nobody. Hope we all had a good day. My day was I went into a food coma for a while, and then I woke up with a headache, and I slept half of the day away, so I guess I can't complain. But I ate a lot of Chinese food. And I made chocolate pancakes out of chocolate frosting for breakfast. That was... What time was that this morning when I made those?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock I was making... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I didn't do it live, because my hair was... And I was standing in the kitchen in my underwear, and although I'm sure there's a few of you who might want to see that, I would rather not stream myself making pancakes in my underwear on a Saturday morning. But...
No, I'm sure you had a shirt on.
Maybe I did.
I'm sure you did.
I had an undershirt on. And in my underwear with my undershirt on. Yeah. Now, my grandkids participated in a fishing rodeo at the lake here. That sounds like fun.
Fishing rodeo?
You said it's a catch and release. It's the kids come out. You get prizes. I feel bad for the fish though, because how many times in a day? Well, then again, can you feel bad for a fish that's stupid enough to take the bait like 14 times in the same day? It's hard to. I don't know. I think Kurt Cobain said it best. It's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feelings, right? But I don't eat fish. I can't tell. This guy almost looks like he's military.
Got manners. I mean, he shook the cop's hand. He's talking to him.
Outstanding warrant. Good luck with that shit. That cop looks like a South Carolina native. He's about 5'5". Oh, man.
could do a whole, she could probably do multiple episodes talking about dating here and the men.
But I don't want to know any of that. And if my mother did a video about trying to date men in the Charleston area, I would have to fucking know about her dating life, and I don't care.
Oh, they were able to keep their fish.
That was good. I'm so glad your subscribers love you so much. They help you so much. Makes me believe in humanity again. Sometimes there's a handful of good people out there in the world, in and amongst the shit show of a fucking country that we live in anymore. And I am thankful that, yeah, I don't really know how to. I'm just thankful that they believe in me, I guess. Were nice enough to help me out. I mean, you know, we did it before, but yeah, that's a lot of people. A lot of people. So true. Yeah, it is a. Oh, what? So now this guy's gonna take off? Why do people run from the cops? I mean, I don't want to go to jail just as much as the next guy, but running from the police is not the answer. If they don't get you today, they're gonna get you next week. I mean.
Next week's got to be worse than today.
Well, because you get an additional charge. He's already got an outstanding warrant for his arrest. Now you're gonna run from the cops. That's another felony charge. That's like 5 years on top of whatever the fuck. And I mean, it ain't like he's living in a mobile home driving a Hyundai. Like, I'm sure that whoever you're living with can maintain that. Oh man. The game warden made the comment, whoever caught the first fish would win a prize. One of my grandsons caught the first fish. It was a dream. Sounds cool. I don't fish myself. Cause I don't fish for the same reason I don't hunt. I just don't eat it. I got a guy that I used to know named Mike that used to take me out on his boat, and we'd go fishing, chasing the redfish while they're tailing up as the tide's coming in is what it was. I went out with him once, but yeah, I don't fish.
You went out several times. You only fished that once, right?
I've only been out on the boat with him twice.
Yeah.
And we went out on his dad's boat when I went out and caught that big ass redfish. And then we took the kid out on Mike's boat on the island, because the guy owns, well, he doesn't. His family actually owns an island that's halfway between Folly Island and Kiowa Island. It's like 275 acres. That's zoned farming, so the property tax on it is like $11 a year. Fair enough.
Well, my dad always said he felt like it was his way of being with God in nature.
Fair enough.
Maybe that was his explanation for Sunday fishing. I don't know.
I guess I could go buy a $39 fishing pole and some lures and go sit at the boat landing at the end of the street and see about it, but I don't know. Not something I've ever done.
Your quiet
time. Well, you want to know how I get quiet time? I get quiet time by making my wife pancakes. So many people are out to screw you and try to get money from you, but you were so young. Oops. I get the gist of what you're saying. Oh man, it's a cop whose last name is Cox.
So, Miss Rhonda, do you eat the fish? If I may ask?
The other guy's in handcuffs now too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But I am for real.
Alright, see, that's how I was raised. If you catch it or shoot it,
There you go.
you eat it.
I would just feel bad putting a hole in a fish's face that I'm not going to eat. You know? But that's just me. Well, folks, it is 12:25 at night. That's how I was raised too. It is 12:25 at night, and although I probably will not sleep at all tonight, perhaps the wife will get about 5 hours of sleep. We can get up and go dumpster diving or something at 5 o'clock in the morning. Don't count on it though, because I may actually find some sleep this evening, but it'll be between like 6 and 10 a.m. tomorrow morning is how that'll work. And by the time 10 a.m. rolls around, it'll be 100 degrees outside, and yeah.
Good
Hey,
night,
Lauren.
Miss Rhonda.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Thank
Thank
y'all.
Oh, good Lord. Can you sound any more southern, dear? She's the reason for my enunciation issues, I promise. See y'all later, fuckers.